Hello everyone, welcome. See Pokemon Nerd, Marcus, Shauna, Star Killer, Mimi, happy birthday. Looks like we got Wookie and Jay Reynolds. We're still hatching eggs from yesterday. But hopefully everybody's doing alright. By the looks of the chat, seems to be the case. Time for some shiny hunting. Hopefully shiny hatching too. Baby's doing fine. He just had a bunch of allergies going on last night, and if he laid down flat, his sinuses would like drown him in snot. So had to hold him for a little while the Benadryl kicked in. Get his nose a little bit drained out, and he's a little bit happier camper. I think it's going to be the Sludge Bomb Squad, so SBS. Yeah, I think so. Should be a good one. Wookie, it's actually a nod to what Pokemon's cries sound like in both the anime and in a lot of the games. So, Pikachu, his cry is Pikachu. Eevee's cry is Eevee, outside of Gen 1. So, Miraidon and Koraidon, both their roar, the way its text description reads, is Aegius. So, that sound. The developers chose to write that sound as Aegius. And so, since Pokemon say their name as their cry, and we assume that the name that Pokemon call themselves is what the professors decided to name them in the Pokedex. So, because Pikachu says Pikachu for its cry, its name is Pikachu. Koraidon and Miraidon say Aegius for their cry, so their name is Aegius. Something to that effect. And in the anime, Scyther is Scyther! You know. So I think it's kind of a joke on that. $3 days till payday, then you get that green, Marcus. Get that green. Get some cashola. And then you find out just how much good old Uncle Sam's gonna take from it. That's exciting. I'm excited for you. It's like, yeah, you know, I've worked like 65 hours these last 2 weeks. Gonna get 65 hours worth of pay, but when Uncle Sam's done with you, it's gonna be like 50. No luck with the Charmander eggs. You're about to take a college level course in taxes right now, Marcus, because this is way more than the school system is going to teach you. Not from me, just from watching your paycheck vanish. uh. And then you get a girlfriend, wife, kids, mortgage, and then you just watch the rate at which it decreases, accelerate. I give myself, out of roughly, we'll be generous and say, you know, after taxes, somewhere in the ballpark of $3 grand. I get about 200 of that, usually 100 of that per month to keep and buy snacks and a game. What's the best time to get a girl? Pokemon nerd? That is a fantastic question that nobody can answer for you. Estimated last night, I probably went through like 30 eggs, if that. I didn't get to do very long of a stream. But as of right now, for Shroomish, I got about 5 boxes hatched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost 8 boxes hatched. So I'm almost done with the eggs I have generated. And to illustrate a point of how rare perfect IVs are, out of all 7 of those boxes, breeding with a perfect, 2 perfect Pokemon, 2 6 IV Pokemon, the odds should be 1 in 36 of a Pokemon being perfect. I have 1 out of 7 boxes. You have a girl right now? Good on you. So, here's the thing. And this is why nobody can answer it for you. It's whatever you want to live with. You're going to try to get a girl whenever you're in college because you feel like it doesn't matter much at your age. Fair. Fair. It's... So, what I'm trying to say is it's what you want to live with, deal with. What I mean by that is I got married at like 25, give or take. Yeah, I feel like that's correct. And I had a little bit of debt from student loans, and I had a car payment and a motorcycle payment that I brought into the relationship that we're just now taking care of the tail end of the student loans. And she had a car payment that she brought into the relationship, but we paid that off year 2 of being married, or maybe even before that. I think within 6 months of being married, we might have had that paid off. And that's fine. You know, it was calculated. We had a plan. And we've gotten everything paid down, but we still don't have a house. And it is difficult to get a house in this economy. I mean, you never know what's on the horizon future-wise. However, I, to some degree, needed the motivation to get things paid off. because I was content with the payment. It was whatever, you know, I could afford it. And I've been able to save a lot more money now because it's more of a necessity to do so to better the future. Whereas there's some motivation there that wouldn't have been there previously. However, if I was by myself, no wife, no kids, in this current climate, at my age, I could have a lot better structure to set up for the future of having a wife and kids. Because I can tolerate living at a lower standard than what I'm living at right now. Like, I could tolerate a one-bedroom apartment or buying a camper and a truck and just living out of that. I could handle that. You can't really do that with a wife and kids, but that would be a very, very fast way to save for a house. So it depends on what is going to motivate you and what you personally struggle with and will benefit from. What you can live with on when you should get a girl. Hopefully that makes sense. Because, like, if it was just me and my wife, maybe for, like, a year or two, we could handle living in a camper to save a crap ton of money and just drop it on a house. But this is coming from hindsight. You know, I wish I would have done this differently. Because lifestyle creep is a thing. When me and my wife got married, we were living in a one-bedroom basement apartment in a ghetto house that got turned into 5 apartments. And it was fun. It was great. Rent was like $475 a month during the lockdown. And we were both taking home like $1,200 paychecks. Like, we had money to go play. Now our rent's $1,500. We have a 3-bedroom house or apartment that we're renting. It's almost $1,600 a month. We're like $1,570 a month in rent. That's a house payment. It pisses me off to my core, knowing that I'm making a house payment that I'll never see the return of. You know what? I'm just running around in circles. I'm not even hatching any eggs. Mihawk, I believe if you're in the Blueberry Academy, breeding a Galarian Slowpoke and a Ditto will give you what you're looking for. The problem is that same one-room apartment is probably 15. It's not. In my area, it's maybe 600 at best. Like, they probably bumped it up to 600, but it was pretty terrible. You remember when your rent was 500 and missed those days? Oh my gosh, it was wonderful. Because I'm making way more than I did back then, but it's still tighter. Is the ultimatum line? Yes. That is a great, fantastic line, Marcus. So, what I'll say is, if you plan on going to college, maybe hold off on the girl until you're finished. Have a career in place so that you can provide that. However, there is a lot to be said for building together. When you have everything and then pursue a girl, there's always the chance that they're there for the wealth. They're there for the success. Whereas if you start with nothing and build it together, that's also a good option, but it depends on what your preference is. True words. Oh, no worries, Pokemon Nerd. Stream last night wasn't very long. Had to take care of a baby and shut the stream down early. It was very disappointing. You're down to try the Fluttermane thing whenever I am? Well, tell you what. When I get done hatching these eggs, I have a Pokemon to trade out. I have some Pokemon to delete, and then I can pop into Scarlet for a minute and give that a shot. Bunky, child's doing great. And I just had a little bit of sinus drainage last night that he couldn't fall asleep laying on his back, so I had to hold him till he went to sleep. You're gonna go watch the tutorial so it's easier when you try it? Sounds like a plan to me. Got lost in where I was at in my egg hatching. What's up, Paulo? Throwback to 2012. Want to do a shiny hunt for a Galarian Slowpoke using eggs to evolve into a Slowking? But just was getting normal. Maybe Ditto's Cantonian blood was flowing through. One of my childs needs to go to sleep because he's still bouncing around in his room. Okay. I haven't been saving after every egg, have I? Third from the end. How many ago would that have been? Oh well. I've officially gotten 2 perfect Shroomish out of this whole batch. Probably a cooked egg would be best. Children don't have the abilities to fight off a lot of things that we do. And raw eggs are sketchy at best for us. Darth Raven, welcome. You're also trying to play Pokemon Violet, but extremely tired. It's fair. It's fair. Putting in that work, getting them hours. It's exhausting. I sure do have the DLCs. Especially my child. He never sleeps, Marcus. At least that's what it feels like sometimes. He just unlocked flying yesterday. Win moment. Flying's great. Should have all the knowledge absorbed, eh? Let's see if I can pull a shiny out of thin air here. Got 10 more attempts. So we need a fairy sandwich, right, Wookie? Ghost. That would be red onion. Oh, Flutter means a really easy hunt, and that's what we're going to be doing, Mihawk. More or less. Go for it, Wookie. Yeah, there's going to be more than one. I'm not worried about getting it. I can literally get it at any time. Because I'm pretty sure I know how the glitch is going down. Because, like, I think I found my Flutter main ridiculously early as well. Oh, for sure, Tandem Mouse, yeah. That one that's impossible to see. Sylveon VR, hello. Welcome. just getting everybody in the stream today. I see we've gone up to 263. Getting ever so closer to that 500 mark. Swampert. Swampert is my favorite Pokemon. You know, I imagine Swampert would have to be pretty slimy, but, like, I never really think about it. You know, just because he doesn't look like he's slimy for a water mudfish Pokemon, you know? Like, he probably should be shiny, or, like, slimy, but I just don't feel like he is. Did I sweep through the game? Oh, yeah, when I leveled him up stupid high, yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't stand a chance. No, I was level 100 by the time I got to the Elite Four. And Swampert just swept. Steven Stone doesn't stand a chance against the level 100 Swampert. You can solo the entire Elite Four with that. You need, like, 1 Swampert and 2 Ethers, and you got it. Easily over 60. You heard a story that this kid got a pink Mudkip and thought it was a girl Swampert, so he reset his game for a blue boy Swampert. That's pretty funny. Your favorite Pokemon is Sylveon? Nice, nice. I pinned it, I thought. I guess I did not. Okay. Who wants a perfect Shroomish with their OT? Exactly, Sylveon. Help this dude reach 1,000 subs. Marcus with the first dibs. Oh, I don't want to form a group. What am I doing? Welcome, Bubbles. Yeah, we're going to disband a group. I just need to trade is what I need to do for right now. And then I also have one that has my OT. If anybody wants that one. Alright, Marcus, that is the code to use. What Pokemon do I have deep beef with? Like, just in general, or, like, for any particular reason? Because, like, just in general, I feel like Bruxish is the one that I have the most beef with. I think it's stupid. As a shiny perspective, Goldango and Regice I have the most beef with, because their shinies are just the worst. Nemona's Pommy. Alright, does anybody else want a perfect Shroomish? Before I banish it to the Shadow Realm? Good night, Shauna. I do enjoy Galarian Slowpoke, not gonna lie. No problem, Marcus. Okay. While that's managing, I need to go see a toddler about a bed. Indeed, after a message from our non-paying sponsor, Bellybolt Empire, welcome. Pokemon Nerd going to sleep. Oh, that's right. I feel like I have a Pokemon I need to put there, but maybe not. Oh my gosh. So the Switch 2 Pro controller is great. However, the D-pad sucks on this. Just food for thought. Wait a second. There it is. Mihawk, you're saving up for the Switch 2. That's a good, worthy endeavor. Starkiller, I'm sorry. D-pad sucks monkey nuts. Like, never had this problem with the Switch 1 one. I am very clearly pressing right on the D-pad, but it's registering down. Oh. That's weird. User issue? Nah. Stacy, welcome. Something might be wrong with my controller. Probably is. But I only use the D-pad for this, so... For now. FNAF Man, welcome. What's my most recent shiny? Iron Valiant. There it is. Oh, Wookie, if I could have a Pokemon in real life that also fit my daily needs, I would choose a Dragonite every time. Dragonite will consistently complete any daily need that I could possibly have flawlessly. You're tempted to do a bunch of EXP raids that a YouTuber hosts. That way you can get your max Pokemon and fly through the game. There you go. I mean, hey, maybe not catch the Pokemon, but benefiting from the raids, definitely a win. Yeah, like, you need to cross large bodies of water, Dragonite's gotcha. Need to fly somewhere fast, Dragonite's wicked fast. Need to decimate a building, Hyper Beam's gonna take care of you. Need a fire started, pretty sure he can manage that. Strength, got it. Rock Smash, you got it. You mean this, Stacy? Need to send mail? Absolutely. Dragonite's your boy. You choose a Spiel? Not a bad choice, Bunky. What do I got going on with my team over here? Okay. Alright, Wookie, you ready? He's cute, and he's a ball. Chair. Both of those are accurate. What would a Dragonite eat? Magikarp. Definitely Magikarp. Alright, Wookie, I think technically you have to contribute something to the sandwich, so red onions and salt should do it for you. Ditto can become any Pokemon it sees. Uh-oh. We're losing daylight. Get salt, Wookie. Get salt. Don't do too random. I think butter is also a neutral. I can foot the herba. No worries about that. I can foot the herba because I know a guy. Shiny hunting your third Galarian Slowpoke. There we go. You have butter, luckily. Very nice. Yeah, that one should work. What top 5 games do I have for my Game Boy? I got Pokemon Sapphire, Pokemon Ruby, Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Fire Red, Pokemon Leaf Green. Those are my top 5. On a more serious note, though, Minish Cap is also in there. Isn't it day right now? Oop. Apparently our group's disbanded. Is it not day? I guess it's kind of dusk. How do you tell what time it is in your game, like, realistically? Is it just through the Pokedex? This? Yeah, it still says it's day, doesn't it? Oop. Should be, I would think. Uses the D-pad like crazy? Maybe. I just noticed, like, if I don't get it exactly on the arrow, like, to the right side... See, I'm clearly pressing the right one and I'm going up and down. I'm only on that right one. I don't feel like that should happen. Same with the left. Hey, Shark Lord, welcome. Yours doesn't do that? I don't even know if I still have my receipt for this one. Where did I pick this up? Walmart? I feel like I got it at Walmart. Maybe I have the receipt. Oh, I am sure there are cheat codes in Mario Land 1. Alright, let's quickly get to Area 0. Let's drop a Sammy. Oh wait, we're losing daylight fast, aren't we? Yeah, it's dusk. Think it'll still count? What do you mean I'm already in Area 0? Dude, I've beaten both of the games. Oh, well, we gotta pass some time somehow. There is no time skip feature that I'm aware of. Just do red onion and butter or salt. That's all you need. You've been gone wild, didn't realize? Yeah, I've beaten it like forever ago. Like, I think the last 2 weeks I've just been doing random stuff. Slather that butter on there. Oh, going heavy on the red onion. Oh, that took forever. Still kind of daytime. Yeah, Wookie, I mean, chances are we'll probably find one anyways before it turns day anyways. Where's the spot, by the way? It's not down in that cave, is it? With the ruins? Go to Research 3. You think I know where Research Station 3 is? It's the one just outside the cave, if I remember right. Insert text. Missed a shiny. What was it? Fluttermane. Go in the cave, then go right. Yeah, I didn't think so. Green's pretty obvious. Go right and jump off. I'll see you at a ledge. Like over there? Talking about over there? You talking about right here? Because I don't see you. By the way, Wookie, I need to be in your presence for you to find Fluttermane. It doesn't work if I'm not next to you. You don't think other people show up? I mean, maybe not. It was that random ledge? Well, either way, it's not working right. Because it's... the time is not... oh, hey, it looks like it's more day than it was. Let's go back and find out. Yeah, Mihawk, we're trying to do a shiny Fluttermane easy glitch thing. Tetris, Stacy. Tetris. You are talking about right here on this ledge, right, Wookie? I mean, it looks like it's day. But they're not despawning on me. Oh, there's plenty of space to have a picnic. Oh yeah, I can't host a picnic here. Duh. Oh, I have a sandwich, Mihawk. You like the future Pokemon more in general? But that's your Violet bias talking. Listen, I was Violet bias all the way. I thought Miraidon was going to be so much cooler than Koraidon, but like, look at this happy-go-lucky derpy dragon running and lopping, and it's great. When it turns full on day, they should start despawning. Bet. I guess we'll find out. We'll see if we each find a shiny first. You feel like if they did Iron Valiant so good? Oh yeah, yeah. Iron Valiant's pretty great. Oh, Wookie, what are you doing? Bro, your internet today. Why are there black bars on the side of the screen? What screen? You just found a shiny iron moth? You've been looking for one of them? Nice. Iron Valiant is a pretty nice shiny, I do have to admit. And it's a lot easier to get than Roaring Moon. For sure. Your thing disconnected? Is your sandwich still active? D, hit kill? It's been so long. What is going on? Sammy's still on? I bet. Hey, there's one. Ooh, it's got a potential mark. But it is part ghost, so this is going to give me a little bit of a challenge, because I can't just instantly capture it, but, Quick Ball, then Dusk Ball. It's been good, it's been good. Just asking based on the name, but are you a fan of poison types? Absolutely, I'm a fan of poison types. Poison types are pretty awesome. A Scrappy False Swiper. So, I would have to use a False Swiper that has Soak. Absolutely, Wookie. Because False Swipe There are no non-normal false swipe moves in this game, or in general, since Pokemon decided to take them out. Gosh dang it, I don't want a picnic. I want this one. Does Sylveon get false swipe? Pixelate false swipe could work. I don't think it does. Oh, no worries. But, I'm currently shiny hunting outside of this. I'm looking for a shiny Phantump, and I'm also looking for a shiny Shroomish. Shiny Shroomish is what I started the stream looking for. And then we took a break to do this, because Wookie wanted a shiny Fluttermane, and we were going to do a thing. You always have a bug type on your playthrough? Yeah. Bug type's pretty good. You have an absent-minded shiny Breloom? Nice. That's what's up. Last I knew, D-Hit Kill, you were working on getting a job, bank account, laptop, something like that. Does that sound familiar? How's everything going? I vaguely follow the Discord. But sometimes it's hard to keep track of when I don't visit it for a while. Monkey Man, you wish there was a voice chat or text chat for Union Circle Play? For real, though. Realistically, there's no reason why the Switch 2 couldn't facilitate that. Managed to turn in that project you said you would, and it went great. Now you have a big guarantee of getting a good job. Very nice. Glad to hear it. Well, it says it's day, but I don't show them despawning. But I think I fell further than I wanted to. An office job that hopefully for design or something they didn't clarify? Okay. Right now I'm shiny hunting another Fluttermane, honestly. Because one isn't enough for me. And then I'm going to return to generating Shroomish Eggs, because I really want a false swiper that can paralyze, and then I'm going to go after a Trevenant for reasons, and then I'm going to go after a false swiper that can learn Soak, just so I can have my bases covered. Monkey Man, you have to have the DLC, and you have to have completed it 100%. And they will give you the ability to free fly. Oh yeah, we never had a nickname pop up for Fluttermane. Can we get one of those? We got some folks in here that have a clever nickname for Fluttermane. Before you catch one, find it, go to save so we can both have one. I will just have you come to where I'm at and grab it. You get that hidden ability patch by flying. Indeed. Indubitably. What in the world? Did I come down the wrong staircase? Male or female? That's a great question. It doesn't have a gender. I knew that. Jonathan Fox. Easily the first Pokemon game ever made. Hey, Nobody in the chat has been talking about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, okay? Like, that was never even brought up until you said something. Hexspectre, what? Mix of Hexagon and Spectre. Okay, okay. Green Ghost. Oh, yeah. Marcus. Name it Butterfree. Think Fluttermane is cute enough to warrant a cute nickname. Let's call it Feathers. Feathers. Got Feathers. Butterfree is peak. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are better than this game? Nah. Nah, this game at least has a respectable gym system. None of those island challenge nonsense that started us down a path of freaking useless trials to even get to fight the gym leader. But I will amend it. I will amend it to Sun and Moon. I can compromise there. Sun and Moon are the worst. Because at least Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon have Ultra Space wormholes. This whole game is useless trials? Yes, but the shiny hunting's peak. So, like, it's pretty good. At least for filling in the pages. Granted, it's not as good as Sword and Shield in the regards that we can get all the legendaries. Like, that's pretty awesome. But I wish this game would have it. I used to hate this game a lot more. But the DLC kind of redeemed it for me a little bit. You hate those trials, especially Lurantis? Yeah. Shiny hunting is good, yep. Which, let's be honest, that's the real reason why anybody should get this game. If the shiny hunting wasn't this good, I would have to agree that this would be the worst. Because it feels so hollow. Like, I have criticisms for this game, don't get me wrong. It is far from the best, definitely. But I wouldn't say it's the worst. Oh, come on. That was... botched that. The legendary part turned you down so bad. He was stoked about hunting shiny Lunala in an open world. Honestly, I think that's this game's biggest complaint, is the shiny locked everything. The worst would always be the first games to ever, to be fair. No way around it. Red and blue? Nah. They're not the worst. I mean... they were good enough to get an entire fan base. No, I have my issues with Sun and Moon, but it's got to be between Sun and Moon and X and Y as far as the worst goes. Universally across the board. I actually do not think Fire Red and Leaf Green are a superior experience to the originals. Hot take. I think Fire Red and Leaf Green are the originals with quality of life improvements. But I actually do not like Fire Red, Leaf Green that much. I find the note-taking system and the journal entries every time you log into the game to be an absurd waste of time. Finally, someone who isn't that big of a fan of Gen 4. Oh, dude, I hate Gen 4. Gen 4 was slow. That is my most ragged on game on this channel. in my answer as to what the worst game in the series is will bounce back and forth between Gen 4 and Gen 7. Depends on what's I find more annoying at the time that I'm talking about it. You mainly play the GBA ROM hacks. GBA is a good part of this franchise history. You can do so much with the GBA games. The worst will always be Diamond and Pearl. I think I can universally agree on that. With the exception of Platinum. Platinum actually worked right. You would gladly defend any bug type, except for Ladiad. So tell you any bug type is bad and you will defend it. That includes its pre-evolution. I don't know if there's like a bug type that I detest. Like, yeah. Gen 4 is overrated. Listen, when they say Gen 4 is great, they're talking about Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which is pretty awesome. There's very few Pokemon that I outrightly hate, and Bruxish is among the top. We all know low kicks is cool, but defend it anyways. Nice. We got 6 minutes left on this sandwich. Galele? Oh, hey, I can see you in Area 0. How about that? You're right in front of me. Is it not a metal D-pad? No. Also, Starkiller. Sorry. Oh, wait, I should probably, like... You don't see me for some reason? It's because I'm invisible. No, I can see you driving around, Wookie. All my patience is spent on shiny hunting. And putting children to bed. My own children. They frustrate me sometimes. Any parent would agree. Yeah, I would think so. They're cute little buggers, though. And I think they know it. I think he did. Welcome back, Monkey Man. Masquerain. Masquerain's pretty great. In case you guys didn't know, Gen 3 is my favorite gen, followed by Gen 5. Bugs, that reminds you need to play something. Ooh, Yanmega's awesome. I couldn't get away. What? You got a shiny, Marcus? Stacy, you have a great night. Also, finally, your drawing app updated and isn't glitched out anymore. When? Shiny cutie fly, very nice. Ooh, we got 50 seconds to find a shiny. Can we get a buzzer beater? They're definitely not populating as fast, that's for sure. Oh, sandwich ran out. I have no idea what that even says. "55 seconds weren't enough." was a minute ago. Dragapult not getting its own Gigantamax is very, very sad. What even time of day is it? Is it morning? Right now it's known as the low kicks type. I know poison type's gotten a lot of love recently, but like, I wish they would do stronger poison types. Flygon should also be bug, yes. This is true. What about the Loyal 3? But are they good, though? That's what I was saying. Like, they get a lot of love, but are they actually that strong? I don't know. Maybe for me, it's... I just feel like ground and psychic type wreck poison types way more quickly than, say, a dark type wrecks a psychic type, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like they're not balanced to their weakness. Oh, I got another Sammy for sure. But, like, I'm just waiting for the sun to come up. And actually be day. Yeah, I mean, poison type's whole strategy is poison and wait them out. Like, they never... It's like damage over time, not damage per second. Yeah, poison flying. We do need more Crobat. When was this tutorial made, Wookie? Because it might have been updated out of the game. Recent commenters say it still works. I mean, I feel like the sun's not going to get more daytime than it is now, so... What poison type's effective against grass and fairy now, right? Nothing else? Just one. One's fine, Wookie. No, it's really not that hard to do a 3-star sandwich. No, it doesn't need a pickled cucumber. Just red onions and butter for you. Why would it need pickle and cucumber? That would confuse the heck out of the sandwich. Thanks, Demita. Yeah, you can put a spicy herb, just one. I do not have those, Sangram. I'll be right back. Wookie... Oh, there it is. Never mind. Found you. Jay sent this to me a while back, so... Here it is for you as well. Oh, hold on. There we go. Yeah, I sent it to you in Discord. Oh, whoa, what was the... What were the... Humongo power? Oh, that's no good, Wookie. Dude, you gotta go to, like, the store and buy yourself some ingredients. Like... That sandwich doesn't have encounter power. Gosh dang it. Yeah, buy a ton of salt and red onions. Yeah, so that guide I sent you, Wookie, your type of sandwich is... The type that you're working with is controlled by the first ingredient, like the pickles, the tomatoes, the smoked filet, the yogurt, all that. In the second screen for condiments, that's what controls what's boosted. Like shiny power, raid power, egg power. In each Herba Mystica does something different. So spicy and salty is the combination for encounter power and sparkling power. So like, if you use Herba Mystica, you're going to get the sparkling power boost, but your combination of Herba controls like one of the other ones, like tidal power and encounter power. 20 salt in your pocket now. Like, it shouldn't make or break anything at this juncture, but we'll see if we can get you one. They turn corrosion into an ability that effectively turns your poison moves super effective against steel. Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely salty. There's a lot of stuff spawning up here that's not ghost. That's surprising. But it is daytime, so... You being in the Union Circle is what kills the spawns in general. Okay, so nothing's spawning right now. And we do have a ghost sandwich, and it is daytime. So that's to be expected. But they're saying that it should spawn something. Like, how does it test for spawns? Yeah, go ahead and send me that guide in Discord. I'll check it out. Oh, hey, there's one right there. Evidently, it is working. Come get it. I'll be. Good night, Dehikel. Or morning. Evidently, you're here battling it. I don't see you. But I see an iron bundle spawned behind me. Did you get it? Espion, welcome. Wookie, what are you in a battle with? Oh, so you're in battle with it right now? Yep, you are. Cool. Interesting. Duskball will be better in this environment. Oh my gosh, a shiny Fluttermane. I don't think so. When you joined, you saw it? I saved before it and restarted. Well, the game kicked me off, but, you know. We were just getting Wookiee a shiny. Oh, no worries. That was actually quite fascinating. Mr. Blair. I fulfilled my online duties for today, but that did basically take up the whole stream, so. Just means that I get to spend the evening generating some more eggs when the wife gets home, and getting those ready to hatch tomorrow is basically what's going to go down. It does, in fact, feel spooky. I love how easily the other one was caught. This one's just like, no. Not happening. Yo, Dev, how's it going? Ooh. Gonna preheat an oven real fast. Wait a second. I guess worst case scenario, I hyper beam it or thundershock it and I reset. Best case scenario, it lives and it paralyzes it. Ooh. Had some CT scans going on, huh? .35, 45 test. No idea what that means, gonna be honest. It is a great night, Austin. Hopefully for you as well. There's the capture. Wonderful. Medical test. Makes sense. It's a medical emergency for you, right? Or hopefully not for you. Yeah, I know what CT scans are for. Well, one of the reasons, I suppose. Oh, well, that's disappointing that my sandwich got unbuffed. It's for your dad. Already had the surgery long ago. Icy's back. Na 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 na. Ba 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 ba. Getting that second Flutter Mane was kind of a good thing though, because I low-key needed one for each game. Why are you over here and not with the rest of the team is my question. Hey, happy birthday, Icy! You share a birthday with Mimi. Kind of. I don't know about the day carryover, but... Two shinies, one stream? I've done a video about that before. Why did I leave? I know why I left. I know what I'm doing. I second-guessed myself, second-guessing myself. I don't believe it for a second, Icy. You feel like an old grandpa looking at your age. Good job, Wookie. You feel old now as well? Samantha, welcome. How you doing tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we didn't miss any. Oh. Austin, you have a great night. Marcus is back. You're shiny hunting an Espeon, Samantha? Good choice. I do love a good Espeon and Umbreon. No, don't delete your video, Dev. I do not currently, Marcus. Love Pokemon One Piece and Demon Slayer. You just kept it, now the video is picking up. It's like 1.7K. Yeah, very good, very good. My TCG binder? Potentially, Sandgram. Might shiny hunt a Bulbasaur for Let's Go sometime, since you haven't beaten Let's Go. It's pretty good. I watched Sauce McGavin do that the other day. Yeah, absolutely, Marcus. Did you, Wookie? Yeah. Tugan Anki? What shows that? Well, obviously that's the name, but what's that about? And a heads up to y'all. Wife is going to be getting home any minute now, so at that point, the stream will end. It's been so long since you played Let's Go, you couldn't tell what game he was playing. It does make me kind of want to do a shiny only run of Let's Go myself, not gonna lie. But for how much I'm able to stream, chances are I will just barely hit the catch combo required. Do I have the Legends ZA demo? I definitely do not. And that is the wife coming home, so we will be ending the stream now.